Welcome, welcome. We're going to do some tarot card reading for our celebrities. We're going to do Trisha Paytas and Moses. It was a request, and I was like, I totally got to jump on here and do it. And then David, God, I cannot say his name. David DeBoer? Is it DeBoer? David why can't I say his name? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you like 5 guesses on what that David Dobrik, how do you say his name? I don't know how the heck to say his name. Okay, we're going to start here in just a minute. Just give me 2 seconds to figure out who these people are, what their zodiac signs are, and all that. David Dobrik. I bet it's Dobrik. Hopefully, that's what it is. Okay, so I want you to try and guess what David Dobrik's zodiac sign is. I'll give you a few to think about it since this will be uploaded content. And if you're here live, I'll just give you a few minutes and you can just make a little guess. As soon as we get some little more information, I'm going to start our reading here. Oh, the vlog squad. Oh, God, there's a lot of them. Okay, so Scott traits, he's a Pisces. Matt, his traits are sensitive, he's affectionate and fiery, and he's a Gemini. Sagittarius, that's Alex, and he's sensible, fun-loving, and shy. Cancer, Todd. His traits are imaginative, moody, and curious. A Leo would be David DeBro, the one that we're going to do today. And then there's Virgo and an Aries and a Scorpio. Jeff's the Scorpio, Zane's the Aries, and Heath is the Virgo. I don't know any of these people. I don't know a thing about them. Okay, so let's start with David Dobrik. Here, hold on. It's gotta like sit. Let's just call him David Doe. Okay, because that makes it easier for me because I don't like that name. Dobrik. Whatever. Anyway, okay. So we're going to do tarot card readings for celebrities, current, not current. It don't really matter, but we're going to do these because somebody had requested David Dobrik. Okay, so somebody did request David Dobrik and Moses and Trisha Paytas. So we are going to be doing those. Trisha Paytas, I just did her and that guy off Frenemies. The guy off Frenemies with her. How do I not know this stuff? Whatever his name is. Oh, I'll figure it out someday. Okay. Yeah, so I just did Trisha Paytas with Gabby Hanna because she had an incident with Gabby Hanna. It was pretty controversial. Same with the frenemies argument that she had just a few days ago, maybe, with Ethan. So that would be Ethan Klein. So she had an argument with Ethan Klein. And some things come up, I guess, about this David guy. I think David Dobrik is her ex-boyfriend, I think. I'm not quite sure about that, so don't quote me on that, because I don't know. Sun sign, he's a Leo. Moon-wise, he is a Libra, though. Yeah. Okay, let's find out a little bit about him. Okay, so his name is David Julian Dobrik, and he was born July 23rd, 1996. And he is a YouTube personality known for being de facto leader of the popular YouTube ensemble, The Vlog Squad. He started his career on Vine before creating his own YouTube channel at the end of 2014. His vlog-type videos often feature his friends and fellow Viners such as Lisa Koshy, Gabby Hanna, Jason Nash, and many others. I think Jason Nash is the ex of Trisha Paytas, I think. His main channel has since reached over like 10 million subscribers and has won Dobrik and company numerous awards. So, okay, so he dated fellow YouTube personality Lisa Koshy. Excuse me on the names. I don't care how well I pronounce them, but just sorry about that for you. From 2015 to 2018, revealing their breakup in June 2018. The two have since remained friends, as seen on their social accounts. The interview with Wired, he stated he speaks Hungarian. That's interesting. He's from there, so okay, that makes sense. Okay, well, let's get started with his. I don't know much about the person, but I do know that he's had an issue with Trisha Paytas. There's some kind of a controversy with that. And he is a Leo, but he is a Libra moon sign. So that means on the inside, he's a Libra. We see him as a Leo. All right. So the first couple cards are actually going to be... Oh, I cannot see. This light is killing my eyeballs. I've been outside all day. A little sick. Okay. So, the first few cards we're going to pull out here are going to be cards on David. We're going to find out a little bit about him. And again, he is a Leo, sun sign, moon sign. He is a Libra. Find out a little bit about David, and then we'll find out some challenges in his past, some present challenges that's, you know, are currently going on, how he feels about himself, and how the world kind of views him. An outcome if he maybe changes his ways for whatever that would help, and if he were to say fuck it, no, and just keep moving it, I'm just going to keep moving it and not change a thing, we're going to figure out what the outcome of that would be too. Okay. Let me, before I get started, make sure you go hit subscribe, Hangman Tarot, the YouTube channel. When you hit subscribe, you're going to hit the bell also so you can get all the notifications from Hangman Tarot and you won't miss a darn thing. Also, go check out all the links in the social media description box. And you're just going to share, like, and follow each of those. If you would, please and thank you. Go check out that TikTok, Facebook, you name it, it's on there. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get started then. All right. David Dobrik. David Dobrik. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, let's find out a little bit about our David that we're talking about. David. So it is indicating that he's in a place of healing. trying to seek love. He is in a post breakup, something that he hasn't completely gotten over. There's a lot of nostalgia and a lot of memories when it comes to this person, but he is in a place where he is, in a place where he's seeking love, seeking comfort, but he does go back on his past. He thinks about certain things, nostalgia wise. So he's always constantly thinking about this past love and this past breakup that he had. So maybe a third party situation, not quite sure. This could have been an air sign or a water sign also. He was feeling the pain of that situation, and he was very much trying not to hold on to it, but there was a separation. And because of the separation, there was actually a third party involved in the situation. And that could mean somebody was involved in the situation with him, a human, or that could mean somebody's job or, a bunch of friends. It's just like whatever gets in the way of that relationship being priority, that's where the third party came into the situation. Or it could have been a love triangle for all we know. He's all about kind of like trying to let go, but it's almost like this breakup really had him in a place of feeling pain and just kind of like trying not to hold on to it, but just, he's kind of, getting into the middle of all that healing. So that's kind of where he is on that. So I don't know how much trouble he's gotten into, but it sounds like he's feeling pain a lot. And when we're in pain, I feel like we just are not quite our best selves, for sure. I don't know how much that resonates with David. Some past challenges. Let's find some future ones also, or current ones, excuse me. Let's see. Okay, so in the past, energetically, there was passion. He was impulsive here. But with the impulse, he had adventure, and he also had a lot of action. So he was inspired to do a ton of things, and he actually put action into all of those. And he was very clear on what he wanted to do and the time, and, he felt like was now. And even though the impulse is almost like a bad habit to some people, to him, it was the only way. And he did reach a goal. And he's very much into his goal. Like, so all of the victory and all of, the goal setting he's attained, and he's in the midst of it. And he's been very, very controlled business-wise. He was into a relationship, some type of a relationship. Could be business relationship. Again, it could be that past relationship it's talking about. We'll find out. And basically, currently, at the moment, currently for any kind of challenges, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of instability, insecurity, misconception in whatever situation he's in at the moment. Could be about what he does. I'm feeling like it is. It's like he said yes to whatever business thing that he was on a venture with, whatever enterprise, but with expectation. He exceeded a certain amount of wealth. He's exceeding a certain amount of success here, but it did alter the course that he was supposed to walk. So it has halted some things. It has delayed him in some sense. And it's made him very uncertain in love, in his dreams, because he's in a place of misconception. He's in a place of illusion where people just are not explaining why he's igniting fear. So he ignites fear, but people aren't explaining what is going on. So it's just all about yes, yes, yes to this individual. And lots of uncertainty, lots of anxiety around the situation. Let's see. So he feels like he's gotten it together. He feels like he has it together. He feels like his partner, business-wise, maybe, whatever it is, this person is a little bit, maybe could be younger than him, but it's almost like Yeah, it's almost like he is actually feeling like he's having a hard time getting shit together. And he is almost like the partner in the situation is everything to him. So it's almost like sponging off others, or he's stealing others' energy, or he's carrying on coattail, or else somebody's doing that to him. They could be a swords air. We could have an air sign here. We could definitely have maybe a little Aries running around. But the person whom he's either vampiring or they're vampiring is somebody who is kind of like a motherly. It's the Empress upright, so somebody super nurturing. Or it could be that he doesn't feel like he's enough of these things. So this creative thing that he, might have had in the beginning, things that he was acting with compassion or passion in general, might be things that he's lacking at the moment. I feel like a girl's in the situation all of a sudden here. But again, this is just in the beginnings of it, and there's a delay in that situation too. Let's find out how the world sees David. Okay. The world's kind of letting go of the individual, almost like we've changed our mind on him. Almost like we have a new perspective of him. Something has definitely changed and kind of taken away the old things that we thought about him and kind of sweep that away and made a new perspective of this person. We kind of just have released the old idea that we had about him, and now we're aware of something else. I don't know what this is, but we feel like it's time for him to have reflection. Almost like we're telling him to go get help from others. And there's definitely a search that is, a desire to continue to grow and watch, and that has decreased. But help from others is not going to be there very long, because that isn't a delay. That's a reverse for sure. So, help from others will start going away, though. That is something that is definitely, he needs to chill and sit back and take a moment and breathe. The moment that there's no more help from others is the moment that, what is it? Cancel culture. Cancer culture will take him out. Take him out back. Shoot him. Not like really. Okay. Yeah, not physically, but like, you know what I mean? Cancel culture. Like, you guys can just take people's image and take it out back. Okay, so if he were to change his ways, there's going to be a massive amount of positivity and more vitality in the situation. I feel like if he changes his ways, it'll because it's almost over. Like, it's almost too late at that point. And somebody around him who's super intuitive, somebody with a Queen of Cups type of energy, maybe even a water sign, but it's somebody who's very empathetic to the situation, trusting their inner intuition. This person is super vital, super spiritual, and super important to him changing. If he were to change and to change his course, this person would be a really big part of it, and that's that Empress energy again. So something about maybe it doesn't even have to be like a woman per se, but this is just what I'm getting here. Or maybe just trying to go into his own self. But if he says, fuck it, I'm not doing it, I'm not changing, I don't really care what it is, he's definitely going to have some delays here. This is our Knight of Wands, and this is in reverse. He's going to be scattered. It's going to be a waste of time. But the delays will create frustration, and the passion projects, that's going to go right out the door. All of these passion projects that were so high hopes and so high on the goal setting in the very beginning, those will now fail, especially if he doesn't change things up. Because, even though like something works for us, it's just like you still have to create things, and as we change, we should be creating that too within the passion project. So whatever it is that he's doing is just not working anymore. That I don't know if it's like a shock value thing that he does, or whatever it is. I'm not quite sure, but it's just not working for him. It's just like, I mean, grow up. There was a couple page cards, so it's like I feel like there's a lot of childishness going on. They weren't upright; they were reversed. So I don't feel like it's like childlike. I just feel like it's youthful, it's immature. It's probably something that he should have grown out of and should grow out of to continue his life thoroughly the way that he wants to, with no delays. Okay, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna find out about Trisha Paytas and Moses. So Trisha Paytas, she is a Taurus, okay? And we're going to find out what Moses is. Let's see. Okay, so Trisha Paytas, she's the one who joined YouTube in 2007, and she has 5 million subscribers in various channels. Moses Hackman, he's 43. He's an Israel artist. He's best known for his commitment to the study and education about the subject of water. Wow, that is cool. The 43-year-old developed a technique to capture forms in water that are invisible to the naked eye. That was him? Faces of Water was released in 2013, debuting this technique that captures water's invisible forms. Wow, I did not know that's who this was. Wow, that is shocking to me. I'm just like, what? Okay, so, all right, so this Israeli artist was reportedly estimated to be 600,000 network. So when they announced their engagement, it was a little bit of a shock to everybody. Maybe that's why. I guess I didn't even realize. And they were engaged December 26, 2020 at Cosplay. Very cool. Okay, so let's get to the point here. All right, so I think that some people were curious about how her relationship, how things were going since, I mean, her and Evan Klein or Ethan Klein or whatever his name is, were arguing, frenemies, you know, it was this big situation. It's like, okay, so if you're arguing with everybody, we're all going to assume you're arguing with your man. So let's find out. We're going to find out a little bit more about this gentleman. Paul Moses Hackman. Okay. Okay. He is a Scorpio. All right. So he is a Scorpio. All right. All right. Let's find. Well, this one says Sagittarius. Let's make up our minds here. Yeah, he'd definitely be Scorpio. Okay. What? Wait, now I went back to Sagittarius. This is so confusing. Hold on, I'll get a handle on this in just a second. Let me just make sure this is all. Yeah, okay, so. Yeah, if he's born in November, he's Scorpio. November. Snap, he could be a cusp, though. Okay, so either way, this man wants to marry Trisha Paytas. So we're going to find out a little bit about their relationship, and we're going to find out, is she just fighting with, you know, her frenemies guy, or is she fighting with everybody, including her man Moses? So we're going to do a little bit of a love, you know, TikTok famous tarot reading on them. Okay. All right, let's get to going. All right, we're going to find out a little bit about each of them first. That'll be our starting off point. Okay, so we have our Moses and our Trisha. Okay, so Trisha Paytas is definitely taking time out right now to find some reflection. So she's definitely trying to get into a place where she's not able to have a conversation with anybody or to gain access in, work, or maybe even just trying to decrease odds of her not having any kind of help or access to anyone in general. But she's really trying to make some time right now to focus on herself, this quiet time, because she's definitely feeling the pain. It's our Three of Swords upright. She's feeling some pain here. She's trying not to hold on to it. She's trying to not even feel it at the moment. So she's definitely trying to just kind of like push aside the separation, this, kind of, she's become the third party of, the person she got into the argument with and that business, the podcast. So it's almost like that, but she's in a letting go place, but it's in the very beginning stages. So it might mean that she don't even get to that point. She could even get into a place where she actually doesn't even end up leaving, not until, later. But she is married to Moses, and Moses, his cards are coming up, just kind of indicating and talking about how loving, he's very honorable, he's very Queen of Wands energy here. He's very positive thinking, he's quite the natural leader. He's definitely in a place where he is not lacking positivity. He's in a very happy, warm, inviting place. So she's kind of in the opposite. So she's kind of in a place of, reflection. It's mirror time. She needs to get her shit together. And he's not opposed to it, I'm sure. But he's very loving again. He's very honorable too. If you've got all those things in a man like that and you're upset like this, I mean, sure, he's sitting there waiting for you. He's totally hanging out, waiting. Maybe. Okay. So some challenges in the past, maybe for the both of them or just one of them, is just responding to change in a very quick way. So trying to just stay open-minded in this relationship, that was kind of a challenge from the past. Just being maybe overly vigilant in the situation, just maybe overly vigilant of the experimenting within the relationship of the two, but definitely trying to stay open-minded and just trying to try different plans, trying to find different plans and routes of action. So we've also got our Six of Wands that is in reverse. Some things that are kind of a challenge at the moment are just, there's a huge delay. There's no control when it comes to dipping in the self-image or the accomplishments. There's no control here. It's just like, it's off the wall. It's just whatever. And hopes and wishes, those are all delayed because of this betrayal in the idea that the image doesn't matter or that it's okay to dip into it. That is definitely a challenge as of right now. How do they feel about their relationship? How do both of them feel about their relationship? Let's go with each. Moses, Trisha Paytas, Taurus, Scorpio, okay, so optimistic, sun upright. Okay, so they feel like super positive, warm about the situation. So that's sun upright. So they're optimistic. They have a fun relationship. They're happy about it. It's their circle of trust and it's their circle of love, and they don't really give a damn about what's going on the outside. They are living in a very happy, content place. The outside, the world sees it as very quick. So it was like a quick relationship, and there was like a lot of movement, a lot of effort in the situation, and there was a whole thing of just almost the world seeing the truth of it. Like, is this actually okay? happening. This is happening? Okay. All right. So just kind of, the world just taking a moment to watch and really start believing that they are involved. This is a thing. This is what's happening. All right. So let's find out an outcome. A wedding. Can't make it up. A 3 of Earth. That is 3 of Pentacles, people. And that is Taurus. Oh, and there's our air sign. Hello. Yeah, it's just the outcome is just great strength. The authority in the relationship is really good. There's this huge celebration. And this is just ahead. It's not too far down the road, but it is just ahead. And she's going to be, they are going to be in a place where they are ready to be on this a spiritual breakthrough. They're going to be on the verge of it. They'll be ready to talk about it eventually, but as of right now, they're just really focusing on this celebration, trying to get into a place where they can become, whole. They can become excited and become a group. This is what it is. This is the whole point. This is the whole point of Trisha and Moses. We know that. We didn't doubt that for 2 seconds. I didn't. I'm just kidding. I don't really know anything about it. I do hope that they do get married and live happily ever after. Have Trisha and Moses babies, little Taurus and little Scorpios running around. So, hopefully. All right. So, we're going to keep on moving through. Okay. So, we did David. What's his name? Let me find out and make sure that I don't have any more requests. Because if I have any more requests, and if you... in the lives, when you pop in and out, if you have any requests, please post them. I don't even know what's going on here. Analytics. What's wrong with this? Internet is terrible. It's really, really bad tonight. Okay. Let me find out real quick what other requests I have. Goodness. Comments? Okay. I did just get a really cool comment about Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. Okay. She changed her whole fashion, Megan Fox, by hiring a new stylist that coordinates their outfits and is completely different to how she dressed before dating him. I totally agree. She got a boob job. I didn't know that. She smokes weed, cigarettes, constantly now with him. She got a nose piercing. She is with him more than her own kids and never sees her on the movie set. She doesn't even trust him to be by himself and follows him to his performances that end at 5 a.m. She literally has changed so much and is trying to be his dream girl. It's too much. I can see her getting pregnant to trap him. Oh, good Lord. That was a lot of gossip. I liked it. Was that Sabe? Whatever. Thank you for that. That was enjoyable. I enjoyed that tremendously. Oh, good Lord. She's going to have a baby to trap him. What if it's the other way around? What if it's actually him? Because she actually was nothing like this. Again, like you were saying. So it's almost like, why wouldn't she have done that with Brian Austin Green? I mean, he's just as like be jealousable about, right? I mean, it's Brian. I mean, he was really good looking when I was younger. I had a crush on him. 90210, correct? Donna's boyfriend. Let's see. I think that was just so interesting. That almost made me cry. My internet is terrible. I'm so sorry. I thought I had everything under control. Guess I don't. Oh, goodness. Okay. And see, it's just like nobody really wanted to see Natalie Nunn, it sounds, or it looks like. But Natalie Nunn is so interesting. You guys need to go check out Natalie Nunn's famous tarot card reading. I mean, Bad Girls Club. Y'all have to remember or know who the heck that is. All right. See, yeah, it's literally won't even show my comments. That's how bad my internet is. You guys probably don't even know I'm on here. Let's try it one more time. That's why. Okay, it was unfiltered. Alrighty. Okay, so the vlog squad. Oh, okay, okay. That's funny. Okay. All right, so we did David and we did Trisha Paytas and Moses. Okay, so Billie Eilish was all... Eilish, I think I'm saying that right. She was actually requested to see if she... okay, we're going to see where she is currently. That was popped out really quickly. Okay, so this is going to be a reading for Billie Eilish. My daughter always says I say it wrong. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Is currently with anybody or seeing anybody. So we're going to find out. Currently, she's in a very successful place. Financially, she's very self-disciplined. Her wealth and status are galore. That's our Nine of Pentacles upright. Our Wheel of Fortune. It's just, she's leveling up constantly. She's got a huge money increase and she's at a karma turning point. She's just at a really good place when it comes to her bag, her coin, honey. She's doing beautifully there. Let's go into where she is currently, just in general. So she's in a good place with trusting her intuition. So we're at Hierophant reverse, though. So she is challenging society with her personal beliefs. She's her own guru. She's her own teacher. But she's having lots of delays because of this. So she has her own way of thinking, and it makes things controversial for her, even if they're good for most of society, and most of her fans are, like, obsessed with it or whatever. She still has some things that society is like... It's just like you can never win with us people, you know. It's just like, I think she's amazing. I think she's great. I think her music is beautiful. I think she's beautiful in general as a human being. I think she's just a soul fly, wonderful individual. But sometimes when you think all those things, you can still think something's wrong with somebody. Like, it's crazy. Whatever her personal beliefs are, some people don't get it. Some people don't like it. That's just what it is. Currently, love-wise, where are we at? So, currently, she's in a very boring space. This is Knight of Pentacles, and she could be dealing with an earth sign, but she's dealing with somebody who she's, you know, they're obsessive, they're stubborn, but she's in a very boring place with this individual. She's got, like, less hope with the situation. The last situation she was in, we have her Six Wands reversed. So she had no control in the last situation. She wasn't able to take a stance. So she had a betrayal. She felt like she had a dip in self-confidence, self-image. Her hopes were very much delayed in the situation. And that energy might have carried into this next relationship that she gets into. What are some issues? What was the issue in the last relationship for Billie? So that last relationship was just, nothing was secure in that relationship. There was a whole bunch of giving up. There was tons and tons of difficulties. There was no motivation in the situation. It was very much at its ends. It was at a place where basically you're almost in a relationship is what it looked like, or what it was. It felt like it was almost a relationship, and you could almost count on that person. They could have been a fire sign. Definitely could have been a fire sign. Let's find out more about the earth sign. This earth sign currently, somebody who's helping to heal with her anxiety. She's helping to aid in that. There is some lies that will be revealed in the situation. So there's some lies that will be uncovered sooner or later within this relationship. It's kind of a mess. This could be a water sign too. She's still stuck in the past. She wants to move forward and maybe reconnect with someone else. And reconnect, I mean, you know what I mean by that. Go back to that almost was a relationship guy or girl. She's very independent. So she will do whatever it is that she wants to do, quite frankly. But that is all in delay because of this other individual that's in the picture still. She's going to see the real person for whom they are, or else they're going to see her for who she is. So maybe some things come to light about her hiding something and they're like, see ya, or vice versa. Let's find out outcome. So the outcome is it's just too aggressive. The situation's too aggressive. She has no energy for it. She's powerless in the situation, or else vice versa. They could be feeling powerless too. She's definitely has a huge doubt within the situation, and they have a bunch of self-doubt. There's low energy overall, the whole relationship, even in that last one. And she feels too vulnerable for it, too insecure for it, or else vice versa again. Yeah, so it's all about priorities. Two of Pentacles upright. The priorities, it's just not enough. The time management, it's just not enough. She just doesn't have time. It's boring. She can't handle it. She's doing it. She's moving forward. She's too successful, honey. Too independent to be tied down by somebody who reveals lies. Or who could almost be in a relationship with Billy. What? How are you almost in a relationship with Billie Eilish? I'm just asking. Eilish. Anyway. All right. So remember to go hit subscribe so that you can come back here, check out all of your tarot card readings, and make sure you hit the bell so that you can get all notifications with your future readings. And with me, Jordan, I am Hangman Tarot. Go check out all those links in the description box so that you can like, share, and follow each and every single one of them. Just joking. Please, maybe one of them. Also, if you haven't subscribed, though, please go do that so you don't miss out on anything. My analytics are showing that a certain percentage of you are just kind of like flying by. You're just like, hey, what's up? Just hit subscribe so that we can do a better job. I can do a better job in getting you to your readings. Also, if you have any celebrity, famous, TikTok request readings, currently readings, whatever, let me know and I will post them. I just actually got the requests for these readings today, and I'm just posting them today for them. So please go ahead and do all the good things, all the analytics stuff, like, share, follow, subscribe. We will see you soon, though. Have a beautiful, beautiful Friday.